Hey guys, what's going on? It's Carter, and in this video, I want to talk about why you may not be seeing progress. Now, before we get into that, I want to quickly talk about one of my coaching clients because she's a great example of what I'm going to share today. Her name is Erica. She is amazing. She has quite frankly transformed her body in the past 5 to 6 months that we've been working together. I'm actually going to show her picture right here. And so as you can see, she's lost 30 plus pounds by this point. She's lost a ton of inches, gained a ton of strength, a ton of muscle, and obviously she's transformed her physical appearance. And what's interesting is that when me and Erica first started working together, there were days and weeks where she wouldn't see as quick of progress as she expected to. There were weeks when her weight average wouldn't go down or just went down like very insignificantly. There were even periods of time where her measurements didn't change at all. And for her, that at first was very demotivating. It was worrisome. She thought she was doing something wrong. Like she didn't know why she wasn't seeing progress faster. And throughout that time, I had to keep reminding her that change takes time. Just because you're not seeing it day to day or even week to week doesn't mean that changes aren't happening. Frankly, once she saw this picture, she did a total mental switch. She'll send me her daily weigh-in, and if it's up or down, she doesn't even make a comment. She doesn't care because she knows that in the long run, she's doing the right things. Like she knows she's doing what she needs to be doing to see results. And honestly, even though her physical transformation has been incredible, and I actually live close to Erica, so I've seen her a few times in person, and I've obviously been able to see these changes as I've seen her, on month 1 when we started working together, month 3, and then month 6, we've kind of met up in those periods, and I've been able to see these physical changes. What I'm most proud of from her so far is the mental shift that she's gone through, and this thing where she used to be so focused on these daily changes or weekly changes. She had these like preconceived ideas of what progress looked like or how fast she should be losing weight. And just seeing her make this mental switch and being okay whenever her weight's not dropping and trusting the process and focusing on what she can control. This is something I always tell my clients. When your weight's not dropping, when the inches are staying the same, like you need to focus on what really matters. Like focus on what you can control, because if you're focused on what you can control, your weight's going to go down. You're going to lose fat. You're going to see progress. You can't necessarily control how fast you're going to see it, but if you're doing the right things and you're focused on doing the right things every single day, you're going to see changes. And this brings me back to the topic of this video, which is why you may not be seeing progress. And for a lot of people, the reason that they aren't seeing progress is because they don't have a realistic idea of what progress should look like. They're expecting to lose 2 pounds a week, 3 pounds a week, 6 pounds a week, whatever rate of weight loss that they have a preconceived idea of what is supposed to be happening. And if they're not seeing it, then they don't think that they're making progress. I can't count the number of times that I have messaged with somebody back and forth, and they'll say that they've plateaued, they're not making progress, and I'll ask them, okay, so have you been losing weight? And they're like, yeah, but I'm only losing like a pound this week, or I've only lost like an inch in the past 2 weeks. And I'm like, that's amazing. If you're making progress, that is a win. Like any progress is progress, and I think that people get frustrated when they're not seeing it as quickly as they want. But once you understand that weight loss isn't linear, progress isn't linear. It's not like you're trying to get to a specific body or a specific weight in a certain amount of time, or at least you shouldn't be. You should be focused on making lifestyle changes and focused on building habits that help you not only lose weight, but maintain that weight for the rest of your life. And once you sort of make that mental shift and focus less on how quickly you're making progress and focus more on the fact that you are making progress and you are seeing changes, it really makes it not only easier to stay consistent, but it just makes it a happier and more enjoyable experience as a whole. Just because you may not be seeing results as quickly as you think you should be, it doesn't mean that you're not doing the right things, and it doesn't mean that you're not progressing. Sometimes the scale moves quicker, sometimes it moves slower, and the same thing with measurements, the same thing with progress pictures. What matters is that you're focused on what you can control, and what you can control is your diet, your exercise, and how consistently you're doing each of those things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.